Hello, I'm David Hahn, the Craig M. Burge Dean of the College of Engineering, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2021 Craig M. Burge Engineering Design Program's Virtual Design Day. We have an exciting lineup of projects and awards. First and foremost, I want to congratulate our engineering students for your hard work and perseverance through a difficult senior year. We have accomplished much, and the Wildcat engineering spirit in each of you has brought you to this culminating experience. I'm most proud of your efforts and delighted to showcase your incredible design projects. This year, we had community projects that supported the Reed Park Zoo, projects to diagnose heart disease and assist patients on ventilators, an apparatus to analyze samples returned from the asteroid Bennu via OSIRIS-REx, and mosquito traps to help control the spread of deadly viruses. Our engineers stand ready to tackle problems on all fronts. Design Day brings us the opportunity to recognize all the incredible design projects you've completed. We'll be awarding nearly 30 prizes totaling $46,000, including the Craig M. Burge Dean's Award for the Most Outstanding Project, the Raytheon Award for Best Overall Design, and the Steve Larimore Award for Perseverance and Recovery. We could give that to each of you, to name a few. In reality, you are all winners. I would also like to acknowledge and thank all the sponsors, judges, and faculty and staff who made today possible. Design Day wouldn't exist without your tireless efforts. Thank you. In closing, I'd like to take a moment to remember Craig M. Burge. He graduated from the College of Engineering with a BS in Mechanical Engineering in 1957. Throughout his career, Craig dedicated his free time to the University of Arizona, serving in both advisory and service roles. Craig greatly valued his engineering education, and on his passing, Craig and his wife Nancy, herself a proud UA alumna, ensured through their generosity that engineering design will continue to flourish through the establishment of the Craig M. Burge Engineering Design Program. Nancy looks forward to attending our live Design Day next year. Today, it is my pleasure to share a few words that she offered for today's events. Nancy thanks each of you for your participation in this wonderful event, the Craig M. Burge Design Day. Nancy and her family are so proud to share in your designs, and she notes that much of her husband's life and engineering career was about designing. As a young student, he designed and built his own dragster, and he helped put himself through the University of Arizona while working for AI Research Manufacturing. Later, he helped design starters for the Grumman A6 Intruder jet. Nancy knows that Craig would be so proud of all of you and your creative minds. I certainly share Craig and Nancy's thoughts. Nancy, we thank you and your family for helping to make this day special. I hope everyone enjoys the remainder of the Craig M. Burge Design Day. I'm glad you are with us. Congratulations to our upcoming graduates, and go Cats!
Welcome to the 2021 Craig M. Burge Design Day Award Ceremony for the College of Engineering at the University of Arizona. My name is Jim Bagents. I'm the Academic Dean for our college. In this ceremony, we recognize the work done on 99 separate projects by the seniors in our College of Engineering. Today, we'll actually make 29 awards that total up to $46,000 in prizes that have been sponsored by contributors and friends of the college. In getting started, I want to recognize that support because it's a key ingredient in getting this program up and continuing. The other thing I want to say before we go much further is, as we read through the awards, all right, we're going to list a few items here and there, but if you want a full account of the details behind each award, you can consult or access the Craig M. Burge Design Day booklet, which is available online at the Interdisciplinary Capstone Program website. Right? So before we go any further, I want to acknowledge my partner here today, Professor Larry Head of Systems and Industrial Engineering. Professor Head is the inaugural director of the Craig M. Burge Engineering Design Program here at the University of Arizona. Welcome, Larry.
Thanks, Jim. It's great to be here today. It's great to be part of the program. I'm really excited. I've looked through I've watched the videos, I've looked through the project descriptions, and I'm going to tell you, you guys are a great, amazing group of students, especially in this unprecedented year that we've had with COVID. Around the world, students have struggled. As I watched the videos and I read the reports, I don't have a feeling that you struggled nearly as much as some people may have thought. So congratulations to you. You've been very resilient. You've done a great job. And let's get into the program, Jim.
Thanks, Larry. Most of the awards today we're going to be handing out have to do with teamwork and team projects. But the first award, it turns out, is an individual award. This is the Honeywell Award for Team Leadership. There are 2 students who've won this award. This award goes to the 2 students who best exemplified leadership skills within their team. For this award, candidates were nominated by their teammates or mentor. So this was not a self-nomination process. The amount of the award is $250 per awardee. The first student whose name I would like to announce, the winning student, is Estefania Garcia of Chemical Engineering. Estefania led project number 21086, Lunar Dust Filtration System. The second student we'd like to acknowledge for team leadership is Monique Martinez of Biomedical Engineering. Monique's project was project number 21038, Vertical Flow Immunoassay Platform for Low Resonance Settings. Our first team award is the Dataforth Corporation Award for Best Design using a Data Acquisition and Control System. This prize is awarded to the design team that best implemented a modern data acquisition and control system. The amount of the award is $500. The winning team is team number 21025. The project title, Electronic Continuous Variable Transmission for Baja Race Car. The sponsor for the award, the sponsor of the team project is UA Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering. The mentor for the project is Doug May. Our next team award is L3 Latitude Engineering Award for Best Physical Implementation of Analytically Driven Design, one of my favorites. This award recognizes the team that arrived at their design solution by careful study and best creative applications of physics. The amount of the award is $500. The winning team is team number 21005. The title of the project, Apparatus for Measuring the Thermal Conductivity of Returned Samples from Asteroid Bennu. The sponsor for the project, UA Lunar and Planetary Laboratory. The mentor for the project, Doug May.
Our next award is the Simpson Family Award for Best Simulation and Modeling. This award recognizes the project that most successfully used computer-based simulation or modeling, either as the project itself or as a design tool that was used to model the performance of the project design. The award amount is $500. The winning team is 21028, Virtual Reality Optics Lab. The sponsor was Airy Optics, and the mentor was Kat Merrill. Our next award is the Ergo Dave Award for Best Use of Human Factors Engineering. This award recognizes the team that makes the best use of human factors and engineering design principles iteratively. The award amount is $500. The winning team is team number 21011. The project title is Automated Shaft Tip Preparation. The sponsor is Ping, and the mentor is Steve Larimore. The next award is the SciTech Institute Award for Best Engineering Analysis. This award recognizes the team with the strongest strategy, implementation, and documentation of the analysis supporting its design. The award amount is $750. The winning team, 21021, Real-Time Instrument Characterization Kit. The sponsor was Roche Tissue Diagnostics, and the mentor is Kat Merrill. Thanks, Jim.
Thanks, Larry. The next award is the Kat and Claude Merrill Award for Best Implementation of Agile Methodology. These awards recognize 2 teams that best used a flexible, iterative, and incremental design approach known as Agile methodology. One award will be given for projects that have predominantly hardware implementation, and another award will be given for projects that have predominantly software implementation. The amount of each award is $750. These are team-based awards. The hardware winning team is team number 21022. Project title, Grasshopper Harvester Phase 3. The sponsor of the project, the University of Arizona Department of Entomology. The mentor for the project, Claude Merrill. The software winning team is team number 21020. The project title, Drop Volume Algorithm and Analysis System. The sponsor for the project, Roche Tissue Diagnostics. The mentor for the project, Kat Merrill. The next team award is Phoenix Analysis in Design Technologies Award for Best Use of Prototyping. This award goes to the team that best used a physical prototype to investigate and understand the fit, form, and function of the device or system they designed. The amount of the award is $750. The winning project or the winning team is team number 21054. The project title, Ground-Based Optical Target Tracker. The sponsor for the project, Raytheon Technologies. The mentor for the project, Sharon ONeill. The next award is an individual award, 2-6 Aerospace and Defense Fish Out of Water Award. Note, right, again, this is an individual award, and it goes to the student who successfully accomplished the task or learned a skill that was not in their realm of expertise prior to the capstone experience. In other words, the student took on a role that they weren't familiar with and learned what they needed to do to get the project done. Right, the amount of the award is $750. The winning student, Emma Rose Huffman of Biomedical Engineering. Emma's project is project number 21022, Grasshopper Harvester Phase 3. At this point in the ceremony, I'd like to call forward Professor R. Arabian, who's the director of the interdisciplinary capstone program here in our College of Engineering. Professor Arabian is going to take a moment to do some individual recognition of people who help support our program and who are heavily invested their time in bringing off Design Day over a number of years. Professor Arabian, please come forward.
Thank you, Jim. In a typical year, Design Day consists of a festival-like expo event where engineering seniors come together to show off their products, the products of their year-long work in multiple senior design courses. This is a gargantuan effort that takes an incredible amount of time, organization, and dedication. And the person who has done this for the last 8 years is Don Newman. Don is a dedicated alumnus and a long-standing donor of the college. He had a long and productive career as a flight test engineer and pilot in the Air Force and a program director at Raytheon. But I always think of him as a real right stuff guy. If anyone remembers the movie from 1983. In any event, Don joined us about 8 years ago and took it upon himself to perfect our Design Day. Thanks to his tireless efforts, today Design Day is an elaborately choreographed event that works very well despite so many moving parts and sometimes accidents. Don was also instrumental in expanding the scope of Design Day to include capstone teams from all engineering disciplines in the college. In addition, he helped to enlarge our portfolio of Design Day cash awards to its current total of more than $46,000. It is thanks to his focus on long preparation times and attention to small details that we've been able to adapt with relative ease to these COVID times and to hold 2 virtual design days in a row. In addition, Don did all this as a volunteer. Today, we recognize his work on the occasion of his retirement. Thank you, Don, for all you have done for us. We'll miss you tremendously, though I have a feeling we will see you again around soon. Thank you. And now back to Larry for more awards.
Thank you, Ara, and thanks for all you've done for the Senior Design Program. This is really terrific. Our next award is the Mark Brazier Award for Best Biomedical Design. This award goes to the team that has demonstrated excellence in innovation and biomedical engineering design and that has displayed elegance and creativity in their technical solution. The amount of the award is $1,000. The winning team, 21059. Non-balloon implantable anchor for gastrostomy and enteral feeding devices. Pardon my pronunciation. I'm not a biomedical engineer, very clearly. Okay. The sponsor is Zeridian Medical Devices, and the mentor was Steve Larimore. Our next award is the Technical Documentation Consultant of Arizona Award for Best Design Documentation. This award goes to the team that most effectively used documentation both within their team and with their sponsor to explain the techniques, processes, procedures they use for their design project. The amount of the award is $1,000. The winning team is 21042, protection of concrete surfaces from tracked mining equipment. The sponsor was Caterpillar, and the mentor is Pat Caldwell. Let's take a quick break, and let me introduce Sharon ONeill. Sharon's one of our Engineering 498 mentors, one of our Systems and Industrial Engineering instructors that teaches cybersecurity courses, and she is also the leader of our group that has developed a new software engineering program, which she's going to tell you about in a little bit. Sharon, thank you.
Well, thank you, Larry. As Larry mentioned earlier, we have just gotten the fantastic news that our brand new Bachelor of Science in Software Engineering degree program has been approved by ABOR. We are so excited to be able to offer this program to our future students here at the University of Arizona. I am going to be heavily involved in the program, and I'm very excited to continue working with students to develop their software engineering skills, their talents, and help them launch their careers. It's such an honor to be part of this ceremony. I have worked with 5 of the teams myself throughout the last 2 semesters. And this award is something that is near to my heart because I believe that it's one of the most challenging aspects of our senior design projects. This award is something that I started sponsoring a couple years ago. We did remap it. It was the Cyber Award, the Cyber Warrior, but we didn't really have a lot of cyber projects this year. So when I was thinking about what is one of the best things that we can acknowledge in our teams, it's the integration, verification, and validation testing that they do to make sure that their projects are meeting all of the requirements, the planning that goes into those projects in terms of how they're going to test it. It can start almost immediately from the time requirements are defined. So it's my honor to present the Sharon ONeill Best Integration, Verification, and Validation Award to a team that documents and demonstrates a comprehensive mapping and execution of their integration and test procedures, plans, and processes that they use in verifying those requirements. The award amount is $1,000, and the winning team is 21035. The project title is Software Defined Radio Board Evaluation. The sponsor was General Dynamics Mission Systems, and I was their mentor. It was such an honor to work with this team. Back to you, Jim.
Thank you, Sharon. Our next award is the Minch Foundation Award for Best Use of Embedded Intelligence. This award goes to the team that best integrated embedded intelligence into a smart, connected prototype that has potential in the commercial market. The amount of the award is $1,000. The winning team is team number 21014. Project title, Advanced Hospital Bed System. The sponsor of the project, Jackson Medical. I'll say more about that in a minute. The mentor for the project, Bob Messenger. Before going to the next award, I would like to mention that this particular project, the Advanced Hospital Bed System, stems from one of our, or originates with one of our former students, Mr. Ian Jackson. Ian went through our program in 2018. Subsequent to graduating, he suffered a motorcycle accident, and he was inspired to make better projects in the healthcare industry. And we wanted to give a special recognition to Ian for his sponsorship of this project, and also acknowledge him overcoming that particular episode in his life and turning it into something very positive that benefits others. So thank you, Ian. Our next award is the Garmin Award for the best use of wireless technology. This award goes to the team that best understood the benefits and drawbacks of wireless technology and used that knowledge to expand the capabilities of their design. The amount of the award is $1,000. The winning team is team number 21031. The project title, Bistatic Imaging Using Signals of Opportunity. The sponsor, Rincon Research Corporation. The UA mentor, Mike Nofziger. You need to pay special attention to the next two awards because they have similar sounding names. The next two awards are sponsored by Honeywell, but focus on two different areas of the engineering discipline. The first of the two awards sponsored by Honeywell is the Honeywell Award for Excellence in Aerospace Electronic System Design. This award recognizes excellence in overall electronic system design in a project that has an aerospace emphasis. The amount of the award is $1,000. The winning team is team number 21062. The project title Laser Communication Fine Tracker. The sponsor, GEOST. The mentor for the project, Gary Redford. The next of the two Honeywell Awards the second, is Honeywell Award for Excellence in Aerospace Mechanical System Design. This award recognizes excellence in overall mechanical system design in a project that has an aerospace emphasis. The amount of the award is $1,000. The winning team is team number 21095. The project title, Design, Build, Fly Aircraft Design Competition. The sponsor of the project, AIAA Student Branch. The mentor for the project, Professor Sergei Skyarev.
Thanks, Jim. Our next award is the Steve Larimore Award for Perseverance and Recovery. This award recognizes the team who best used their ingenuity in finding solutions to problems and overcame issues or roadblocks encountered during the design process. The amount of the award is $1,000. The winning team, Team 21095, Design, Build, Fly Aircraft Design Competition for the AIAA Student Branch, and the mentor was Sergei Segorov. And I noticed, Jim, that they just were announced as the Excellence in Aerospace Mechanical System Design and Perseverance and Recovery. And when I watched the video, two things stood out to me. Nose down crash 28 seconds into their first flight. COVID kept them from being in the lab to do the work they needed to do, but I loved watching that final flight of their aircraft and when it came back and landed successfully. So what a great team. Our next award is the Delta Development Team Award for Sustainable Manufacturing Innovation. This prize is awarded to the team whose design incorporates the most innovative manufacturing method to reduce carbon emissions. The award amount is $1,000. The winning team, 21078. The project title, Cost-Effective Helium Extraction from Natural Gas. The sponsor was the Department of Chemical and Environmental Engineering, and the mentor is Adriana Brush. So Jim, at this point, we'd like to call Ara back up to the podium to recognize some additional members of the team.
Thank you, Larry. As you may know, we employ about a dozen professional mentors in our interdisciplinary capstone course, or Engineering 498. With hundreds of person-hours of experience in real-world engineering practice, our mentors bring a wealth of knowledge and skills that are different from and complementary to the capabilities of our traditional faculty. Their contributions set our interdisciplinary capstone course apart from our peers in the nation and make it a model to emulate for other colleges of engineering. Today, I would like to recognize Gary Redford for his time with our program. Following a long career as an electro-optical engineer in industry and a stint as an entrepreneur, Gary has been involved with Engineering 498 on and off since its early days. In the last 8 years during which I have known Gary, he served as lead instructor in a course that had more than 400 students and as many as 13 sections. He contributed substantially to the restructuring of course materials and their delivery. He improved the uniformity and management of instruction and student evaluation across sections. His improvements were particularly useful in this past year when we had to cope with remote instruction. We were really prepared. In addition, Gary is a true engineer who loves to tinker with toys. As a result, he has mentored more than 70 Engineering 498 teams during his career with us, helping students produce some truly outstanding prototypes in the process. Today, we recognize his work on the occasion of his retirement. Thank you, Gary, for all that you have done for us. On behalf of the College of Engineering, I wish you the best in your umpteenth retirement. Although knowing you, I expect we'll be seeing more of you soon. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you. And now back to Jim for more awards.
Thank you, Ara. Thank you, Gary. The next award is the 2-6 Aerospace and Defense Award for Best Optical Systems Design. This award is earned by the team that demonstrates the most thorough approach to the design and engineering of their optical system. The amount of the award is $1,500. The winning team is team number 21054. The project title, Ground-Based Optical Target Tracker. The sponsor, Raytheon Technologies. The mentor, Sharon ONeill. The next award is the Rincon Research Award for Best Presentation. If you had a chance to go online and see all the project videos, you know the competition for this award was pretty stiff. This award reflects the overall quality of the video presentations that teams submitted for their project summary. In addition to a visually interesting and well-organized video submission, the winning team's video demonstrated a mastery of the project. The amount of the award is $1,500. The winning team is team number 21039. The project title, Public Outreach Radio Telescope. The sponsor for the project, University of Arizona Department of Astronomy and Steward Observatory. The mentor for the project, Gary Redford. The next project is the W.L. Gore and Associates Award for Lifelong Innovation. This award honors a student team that has improved or enhanced the quality of life for individuals through the outcome of their projects. The amount of the award is $1,500. The winning team is team number 21049. The project title, Component Sound Analysis for Extracting and Analyzing Medical Information from Patient Encounters. The sponsor for the project, the University of Arizona Center for Accelerated Biomedical Innovation, also known as ACABI. The mentor for the project, Gary Redford.
Thank you, Jim. Our next award is the Roche Tissue Diagnostic Award for Most Innovative Engineering Design. This award goes to the most innovative team that delivered not only a creative solution to their problem, but also an effective solution that was well implemented. The amount of the award, $1,500. The winning team, 21017. The project title, Remote Controlled Automation for Modular Vertical Farm Hydroponic Growing System. The sponsor, UA Department of Biosystems Engineering, and the U of A mentor was Steve Larimore. Our next award is the RBC Sargent Aerospace and Design Voltaire Design Award. This award recognizes a design team that best emulates Voltaire's philosophy that the best is the enemy of the good, and Leonardo da Vinci's idea that simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. The winning team resisted the temptation to overly complicate their design and instead yielded a clean, simple, elegant, low-cost design that simply works well. The amount of the award is $2,000. The winning team, 21006. Coaxial UAV Tier 2. The sponsor, Exorium Group, and the mentor was Pat Caldwell. Congratulations. Our next award is the Don McDonald Award for Manufacturing Readiness. This award is given to teams that design and build systems that go beyond meeting sponsor requirements and best considers usability and manufacturing readiness. There's two awards. The second prize is $750 prize, and first prize is a $1,500 prize for a total of $2,250. The second prize winner, Team 21027. Project title, Peripheral Arterial Disease Catheter Efficacy Test Setup. The sponsor was BD. The UA mentor is Don McDonald. The first prize winner for $1,500, the winning team, 21006. The title is Coaxial UAV Tier 2. The sponsor was Exorium Group, and the mentor was Pat Caldwell. At this point, we'd like to invite Sharon ONeill to come back and present again.
Well, thank you, Larry. And it's my honor to be able to introduce the award winner of the Ball Aerospace Award for the Best System Software Design. This award recognizes the best use of software in the process of designing, developing, integrating, operating, and ultimately delivering the software and the product that the team is developing. The award amount is $2,500, and the winning team is 21058. The project title is the Torque Robot. The sponsor is Raytheon Technologies, and the U of A mentor is Pat Caldwell. Congratulations, team. Now back to you, Jim.
Thank you, Sharon. Our next award is the ACSS, an L3 Harris and Thales Joint Venture Award for Most Robust Systems Engineering. This award goes to the team that most robustly addresses all aspects of the project from a systems perspective. The amount of the award is $2,500. The winning team is team number 21028. Project title, Virtual Reality Optics Lab. The project sponsor, Array Optics. The mentor, Kat Merrill. The next two awards are the Bly Family Awards for Innovation in Energy Production Supplier Use. These awards recognize the best projects related to sustainable, cost-effective, and environmentally friendly energy production, distribution, or use. The amount of the awards for second prize, $1,000, for first prize, $2,000. So the total of the support from the Bly family is $3,000. The second prize winner for $1,000 is team number 21078, cost-effective helium extraction from natural gas. The sponsor of the project, University of Arizona Department of Chemical and Environmental Engineering. The mentor for the project, Adriana Brush. The first prize winner for $2,000 is team number 21089, the Aluminum Air Battery. The project sponsor, University of Arizona Department of Chemical and Environmental Engineering. The mentor for the winning project, Dominic Gervasio. Before moving on to our next collection of awards, we wanted to take a few minutes to recognize and acknowledge the contributions of someone who's been instrumental to the growth of the engineering design program, now referred to as the Craig M. Burge Engineering Design Program in our College of Engineering. This person has been instrumental in this effort for more than a decade. Before I go any further, I thought I should tell you a couple of things about myself so that I can explain how I view this other person. The first thing I want to tell you about myself is I'm a chemical engineer, so to me, process matters. And the other thing that you may need to know is that my father was a baker. So as a consequence of the fact that process matters to me, and my father was a baker, one of my favorite sayings is, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. And in talking about the person I'm about to acknowledge, that person is Professor Ara Arabian, who's the director of the interdisciplinary capstone program. In recognizing Ara, the way I look at him is the way he's gone about his work and the results that he's delivered. And those two things are not independent. Ara started his effort in the area of improving our capstone design efforts in our college more than 10 years ago. Initially his efforts were directed toward the Engineering 498 design program. When he took over that course. We were hemorrhaging money in that program. It wasn't all about money, but we also had about half a dozen departments participating. In the budget for all of it was $200,000. Since I was taken over, the budget for the program has gone up by approximately a factor of 8. The enrollment in students in the program has gone up by more than a factor of 2. And the number of projects involved in the program, which were originally around 30, is now approached 90. So parallel to Ara's efforts in the context of Engineering 498, he's also helped develop Design Day. Originally, Design Day was focused primarily on Engineering 498, but over the years, he's managed to not only bring more of our degree programs into what we now call the interdisciplinary capstone course, he's also brought more of the departments into Design Day itself. Today, we essentially acknowledge contributions from students in every department in our college. And while it's certainly true the students have done the work, Professor Arabian has done a lot of the work that brought all of this together to provide a forum where we could acknowledge the students' work and also provide a way to do those acknowledgments in a substantive and meaningful way. So if I had to characterize what Ara does, I would say he's worked to continuously improve what he's doing. Those results were obvious in terms of the numbers and the participation in both Engineering 498 and in Design Day. He's shown a great deal of creativity. It was really about 8 or 9 years ago that Ara, who was originally, and his tenure home was in aerospace and mechanical engineering, and he was really operating out of aerospace and mechanical engineering, and our dean at the time, Jeff Goldberg, went to Ara and said, Ara, we want to move you into academic affairs and operate the capstone design program or the interdisciplinary capstone design program out of academic affairs, which in that case meant Ara would report to me. And Ara basically said, okay, I'm okay with that as long as you don't interfere with what I'm doing. And I'm happy to say I've never had to interfere with what Ara was doing because what he did so well. So aside from his focus on continuous improvement and aside from his individual creativity, he really worked hard to make things operate smoothly. Because people know that in principle at least, maybe not in practice, Ara reports to me, people sometimes will ask, well, what does Ara do? And the best answer I've heard to that question comes from the people who participate in the program. And the answer is that they give is that Ara resolves problems. He resolves issues. He keeps things working and running. Oftentimes people think these are easy things to do, but when you sit down and think about the scope and the complexity of what we're now doing in the context of just the senior year as part of the Craig and Burge design program, when you think about all the things that are involved, this is a non-trivial task. And the man I'm thanking and acknowledging today, Professor Arabian, has made that task look easy. It's not, but he's done it well, and he's done it with, I would say, aplomb and devotion. So Ara, thank you very much for everything you've done for us.
Thank you. Thank you.
So thanks, Jim. We've come to a pretty important part of the day, the final 2 awards. The first award is the Raytheon Award for Best Overall Design, and it's given to the capstone project that most effectively meets the criteria for an excellent project design. The second award is the Craig and Burge Dean's Award for Most Outstanding Project. It's awarded to the capstone project that also has an excellent project design, but in addition excels in the presentation, system modeling and analysis, and system testing. So the first award, the Raytheon Award for Best Overall Design. The student team and design project that receives this award excels in many ways. The design was well thought out and implemented and was of high quality. It accomplished all key design requirements and was supported by rigorous analysis and testing. The team's presentation about their design was professional and easy to understand. The amount of the award is $5,000. The winning team, 2-1-0 3, 4, Animal Enrichment Automation. The students on the team were Gianna Elisa Auditory, Christine Hope Jones, Sarah Labat, Tiffany Tiny Ma, Dustin Tien Nguyen, Anthony James Sanchez. The sponsor was Reed Park Zoo, and the UA mentor was Heather Hilzendiger.
Thank you, Larry. The next award is the last award of the day, and it's the Craig M. Burge Dean's Award for Most Outstanding Project. This award recognizes the project that embodies the best attributes of engineering design and the engineering profession. The winning project had an outstanding design approach and implementation, excellent systems modeling and analysis that supported the design, comprehensive system testing that verified system requirements, and a superior presentation of the project, including results to design day judges. Team members of the Most Outstanding Project presented themselves professionally and clearly demonstrated engineering knowledge of the design. The project that wins this award excelled in every category and was chosen by a judges panel consisting of our college's current and former deans as the best project at Design Day. The amount of the award is $7,500. The winning team is team number 21056. The project title, Wind Turbine Farm Inspection Robot. The members of the winning team, Julia Jakubowski, Susanna Victoria Cohn, Danielle Allen Lansdowne, Tori Alexander Peterson, Peter Joseph Gosen-Vollmer. The sponsor for the winning project was Tucson Electric Power, the mentor of the Most Outstanding Project, Steve Larimore. That brings us in to the end of all of our awards, but not to the end of the ceremony. I'd like to take a minute here to thank the staff and the faculty, the judges, the community who contributed to the 2021 Craig M. Burge Design Day. And I wanted to thank everyone who invested in all the behind-the-scenes work that goes into Design Day, whether it's virtual or in person. I personally would like to specifically acknowledge the mentors. As a full-time educator, the mentors offer a lot of inspiration to me as people who've had an engineering career and have taken the time to come back and invest their knowledge and imbue their knowledge in our current students. The mentors represent the best in the engineering profession, and I really appreciate their support of this program. I want to thank again the Craig M. Burge family for their generous support, the College of Engineering, and their vision to invest in a 4-year design program that Professor Head will direct going forward. Lastly, I wanted to congratulate and thank all the students who participated in Design Day. I want to compliment you and express my appreciation and admiration for your perseverance through the exceptional circumstances of the pandemic. You've shown that when faced with challenging projects and challenging times, you're amongst the best and brightest, and certainly amongst the best and brightest in this state, if not the entire country. You represent the best of our university and our college, and we're proud of what you do. We're proud to soon call you our alums, and we wish you the best going forward. Congratulations to everyone. This Design Day ceremony is now closed.